Assalamualaikum grade 7. This is our first lecture and it's about computer viruses. Computer virus. A computer virus is a software program that has the ability to make copies of itself and to attach itself to other programs or files. A virus may or may not be destructive. In some cases, virus can erase data or corrupt programs on the computer. Viruses are written by expert computer programmers and are intended to run on computer system without the user's knowledge. So basically वायरस एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो खुद से अपने आप को वो क्रिएट करती है, रेप्लिकेट करती है. ये थ्रू USB डाटा केबल्स और इनके थ्रू भी एक कंप्यूटर से दूसरे कंप्यूटर में कॉपी पेस्ट हो सकते हैं या ईमेल्स के थ्रू हो सकते हैं. इसको हम आप आगे डिस्कस करते हैं. Then what a virus can do. Different viruses do different things. A computer virus could be capable of any of the following. Number 1. It can infect executable programs, files such as word processor, like whatever you have typed in MS Word or MS Excel like spreadsheet, and operating system. It can also affect your operating system like Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10 and so on. Second, we have it can infect disks by attaching itself to special program on the hard disk, also called as boot record, which computer uses to start itself up. Then on third, it can infect files that are attached to email messages or copy it to disks and USBs. In this manner, it can spread from one computer to another computer. So through USBs, virus can easily transfer from one computer to another computer or by disks or USBs. Then what a virus cannot do. There are certain things a virus cannot do. Number 1, it cannot infect files on write protected disk such as CD-ROMs, because CD-ROM is a hardware component, not a software component, and virus can only infect software portion of your computer. Second, it cannot infect computer hardware such as monitor and keyboard. It only infects software, as I have mentioned before. Then warning signs. How can you come to know if your computer is affected by a virus? So, when you experience strange behavior such as screen distortion or character not appearing on the screen when typed, then it is possible that a virus has affected the program that controls your display or keyboard. Or if you are unable to open files, probably a virus is responsible. Then common signs of virus attack. Here are some common signs of virus attack. For example, the computer runs slower than before. Application take longer to load or do not work properly. Unusual error message appear on the screen like dialog boxes. You notice change in file size. For example, if before it was 1 MB and now it's occupying like round about 6 or 7 MBs, there might be a chance of a virus. You notice that the hard drive has more files than it had earlier. The computer often freezes or stops responding. The computer restarts on its own. You see distorted menus and dialog boxes appear on the screen. Now, types of computer viruses. Number 1 is program viruses. Second is boot viruses. Third is macro viruses, and fourth is malware. Now we'll discuss it in detail. So, program viruses. Program virus infect program files which have extension like .com, .exe, .sys, .dll, .ovl, and .scr. Program files are attractive target for computer viruses because they are widely used and have relatively simple formats. Examples of viruses can be acid rain, alien.298, amoeba.a, crazy.a, umbrella.3173, etc. These are some examples of program viruses that can affect your extensions like .com or .exe. Then boot viruses. Boot viruses infect the boot records of hard disks and floppy disks. Generally, boot viruses are considered more dangerous than program viruses. Example can be Danish boot, devil.941, disk killer, and stone virus, etc. Then on third number we have macro viruses. A macro is a set of commands written by the user to be executed later. For example, if you execute a set of commands often in MS Excel or MS Word, you can save that set of commands as a macro. A macro virus uses the macro language for its program. These viruses infect data files. Macro viruses spread rapidly as users share infected documents. For example, if you are sharing any MS Word document with your friends or colleagues, there is a chances of a virus being infected to your or to your colleague's computer. Examples are Melissa, Concept and Nuclear. These are Melissa, Concept and Nuclear are macro viruses. Now on fourth we have malware. Malware is a short for malicious software. It harms a computer without user consent. यूज़र को पता ही ना चले और malware ने अटैक किया होता है उसके कंप्यूटर पे. Malware is general term that include worms, Trojan horses, spyware and spam. Malware can slow down your computer or your network. It can be annoying or it can be destructive. Then we'll discuss worms, Trojan horses, spyware and spam. So on first we have worms. A computer worm is a program capable of reproducing and spreading itself to another computer system, usually by means of computer network. So basically worm uses a computer network to replicate itself and spread itself to another computer systems. It does not need any human action. Usually by means of computer network, worms spread without any human action and thus differ from viruses. Viruses spread only when the user does something, whereas worm it replicates by its own by using a computer network, like running an infected programs. Examples of worms are CodeRed and Circum, etc. Now on second we have Trojan horses. A Trojan horse is a program that appears useful but is actually programmed to pass the user's data to someone else. Trojan horses attempt to steal and pass on confidential information such as passwords and credit card numbers. A Trojan horse enters a computer system because a user installs it under the wrong impression that it is a useful and harmless program. It may delete important system files. Its main aim, however, is to steal sensitive information stored on the infected computer. Examples of Trojan horses is NetBurst, Sub7, Beast and Zeus. Then on third number is spyware. Spyware refers to computer programs that secretly gather information about the user and relay it to advertisers or other interested parties. They are also called spy bots or tracking software. Spyware is often installed without the user consent. When the user downloads something from the internet. Second, the user clicks on something in a pop-up window that appears while browsing. The biggest problem with spyware is that it can steal your information and misuse your computer. Then on fourth we have spam. Spam refers to unwanted emails. It may carry advertisements or serve as a means of spreading malware like virus and worms. Some ways of avoiding spam are: number 1, do not give your email address to unknown people. Second is use the spam filter to block unwanted emails. Third is delete spam mails without reading them. Now we'll discuss how to prevent ourselves from viruses. Now preventing virus infections. How to prevent yourself from virus infection. So these are basic rules to avoid them. Number 1 is restrict access to your system both offline and online. Only allow trustworthy user to use the system. Third, install and use antivirus software and keep it updated. Fourth is keep programs and data on separate disk if possible. Number 5th is scan the files that you download from the internet. Number 6, never click on a link or attachment in an email unless an email is from a trusted source. Now antivirus software. Antivirus software is very essential to keep your computer protected from computer viruses. So antivirus software refers to an application designed to detect and remove viruses from computer system. Whenever the computer system starts up, the antivirus software starts automatically and keeps a check on every file that is open and on all internet traffic. The following is necessary for an antivirus program to be effective. Number 1. It should run in the background at all times. It should kept updated so that it can recognize new version of malicious programs. Third is it should have the capability to scan email attachments and files as they are downloaded from the internet. Number 4. The user should run full disk scan periodically with the passage of time. Now popular antivirus programs are McAfee, Norton, Kaspersky, Quick Heal, Total Security, and Microsoft Security Essentials. And I'll show you the examples of these. These are some examples of antivirus software that you can purchase online. Basically, antivirus is very essential for protecting your computer from any kind of computer viruses. I hope it was helpful for you guys to know what a virus is and how to get rid of it. Thank you.